South Africa have announced their squad to take on the Netherlands in a three-match ODI series. The Netherlands are coming down in November, so we are looking forward to some interesting cricket because it's an opportunity for some new faces maybe to get an opportunity. That's what I thought was going to be happening with this particular squad announcement. I thought that we're going to see a string of players that maybe haven't played before, maybe getting their ODI debuts. But I guess you can't just be throwing out ODI debuts left, right, and center. So you're going to have some sort of a nucleus in the side that is obviously has been there before or has seen cricket, international cricket before. So on this particular episode, myself and Aditya are going to be discussing the squad, looking at some of the names that have been added, looking at some of the names that might have been omitted when it comes to this particular squad. So let's get into it. Let's start this particular squad and let's see what South Africa have put out there. To all of the guys that are new to this channel, please subscribe to Cricket Fanatics Magazine Monthly. It comes out every month, 100% free to your inbox. Click on the link in the description, as well as click the eye on the top of the screen. That's where you'll get instant access and your free download, as well as every single back issue 100% free. If you're new to this channel, click subscribe, click that notification bell for all future videos as well. That's where you'll get notifications for every video that we upload. Smash the like button, comment in the comment section, and let's get straight into today's video. Good evening, guys, and welcome to Cricket Fanatics Magazine. This is your daily show. I'm your host, Khalid. This is my co-host, Aditya, and today we'll be discussing the South African squad that's going to take on the Netherlands. So, Aditya, first and foremost, let's get straight into it. I'm going to put the squad on the screen. I've split it up into batters, all-rounders, seamers, and spinners. Keshav will probably be very upset with me because I put him in the spinners category and not in the all-rounders category, but I needed two spinners in that area just so that you guys can see and I can split it up a lot better. But let's look at it. First and foremost, I'll give my opinion on it. I have to say I'm happy that I see Zubair Hamza and Ryan Rickleton in the squad. Two guys that I really think deserve it after some time. They've been excellent in domestic cricket and they've really put up their hand. Ryan Rickleton was unfortunate not to have any game time when he was initially part of a squad for South Africa and never got a chance to play, actually. So I'm really happy to see that Ryan is in the squad. And if I look at the amount of batters that are available, it seems like you probably will get an opportunity. So there are 7 batters over there. They'll probably rotate them. And hopefully we'll get to see those guys get an opportunity. Luckily, unluckily for him, there's a wicketkeeper in the side already, Calvareno, who's been on a couple of tours that I think he will probably get the nod as the wicketkeeper for this particular tour. But I hope that Ryan can be maybe seen as an opener. Maybe we can see Janneman and Ryan open the batting for South Africa in this particular series. Let's look at another person that has a potential debut in this match. Sasanda has been on a couple of tours, but he hasn't played in ODIs yet, so it's another debut possibility for him. But I think the major shock over here, Aditya, I would say, is maybe the recalling of Wayne Parnell and the recalling of Kaya Zondo after, I think, 2018 Kaya and 2017 Wayne. That's the last time we saw them in South African colours. So, first and foremost, what are your thoughts about these guys? It must be because of experience that they're in the squad.
Sorry about that. My computer got hung. Um, yeah, interesting squad there, and generally, I think there's quite a good balance. So it's a strong squad, and like you said, it's quite strange to see Wayne Parnell back in South African colours as well as Kaya Zondo. Both deserving recalls, I suppose, and I think Wayne Parnell has really taken his game to the next level. So it'll be interesting to see how he performs for South Africa. I was quite impressed with the batting group. Actually, I thought the batting department looked really strong, and this is an opportunity for them to really sort of knock that door down and make sure that they're in South Africa's first choice 11. The bowling is interesting because if you look at Darren Kovler, Zad Williams, Wayne Parnell is there as well, Lungi Ngidi. Uh, I think it's a solid it's a solid bowling lineup, and Sander Magala, who's South Africa's death bowling specialist. It's an interesting bowling lineup, but I think if there's one thing that's missing, and it's indicative of the difference between South Africa's first choice bowling attack and then second choice bowling attack, is the lack of express pace. I think this team has a strong bowling contingent, but
Mm,
I think they're lacking express pace. Um, it's not going to cost them against the Netherlands, but I think it's something to think about for the team.
mm,
But in saying that, I think I'm generally quite pleased to see Ryan Rickleton in the fold as well. We've had chats with him, and he totally deserves to be a part of that side. But
mm.
I'm disappointed for George Linde. I think George
Yeah,
Linde has been a
definitely.
part of he's been a part of the team for quite a while, and for him to miss out on the World Cup and then to miss out on the Netherlands even, I think is a bit harsh. Um, so,
Yeah. Mm. I agree with you 100% there, Digi. I was going to actually mention that. I feel hard done, but I feel sad for someone like George, because I know that maybe the thought process is you only need two spinners, South African conditions, etc. You don't need an extra spinner, maybe, and maybe that is the reason why. But there was a perfect opportunity to maybe give Keshaf and Shamsi some rest. We don't know if we're going to see Shamsi maybe in the test setup as well. Probably, maybe not, because obviously it's in South Africa. But it was a perfect opportunity to give them some rest and give George Linda another go to lead the spin bowling in this particular side. Maybe have him and Keshaf in the side if you really want to make someone captain and you want to lead him, and give Tabrez some rest. Tabrez has proven himself over and over again. Um, so they're obviously trying to find those final spots for, I think, for the 2023 World Cup squad as they build momentum for that 2023 World Cup. But I want to know what the thought process is from Victor Impetsang when it comes to and the selection, on why they are going with guys that are the age of Wayne Bernal. I know age is just a number, and we already spoke about this earlier on. But it's not that there's not like there's a lack of all rounders in the country. There are some talented guys that have the express pace as well. A guy like Marco Jansen. Okay, yes, he doesn't hit 150s, but you have someone that can hit close, and that is Michal Pretorius, who I think hasn't really been given a fair shot at all in international cricket, and he's really proven himself in the T20 games around the world. And then someone like Gerald Coetzee as well. I think his extreme pace. I feel maybe they don't want to rush him too quickly into the setup, because fast bowlers do tend to pick up injuries if they get overplayed. Hopefully they're learning from Rabada, and that they don't overuse Rabada as well. And with regards to Kaya Zondo, like, he's hasn't I been given a fair chance in South African cricket quite yet, and they giving him opportunity now again against the Netherlands. But if these guys aren't going to be the next in line batters, or the next in line all rounder, if Wayne Parnell's not going to be the next in line all rounder behind Vian Mulder, then it baffles me on why they would select him. Why give them opportunity then? So that and the same with Kaya Zondo. If Kaya Zondo is not the next in line number 4 batter for South Africa, then behind Aiden Markram, for example, then why go with him? That's the logic that I want to try to work out. Why selecting them? Then why not give another guy, like a younger guy, an opportunity to do that? Well, I see Zubair Hamza is in here. He has deserved it, because for 2 seasons in a row. He's been excellent in the T20 and in the ODIs, domestic, not in the ODIs, but in the domestic 50 over competitions. So that is crazy. So, what is your thoughts? What did you think the thinking was behind picking Wayne? Okay, I know Wayne's a left arm bowler. He was excellent with the bat now in a couple of games now that he played in white ball cricket, showing that he still has the ability in 4-day cricket as well. He's showing that he's still class. What do you think the reasons were behind picking, for example, Wayne and Kaya?
I think experience, because it's a young team and it's relatively inexperienced. I don't. They are playing the Netherlands, but I think it would be a mistake to think that there's going to be no pressure in this series, because there is pressure on South Africa. In fact, there'd be more pressure on South Africa than the Netherlands, because South Africa need to win to qualify for the 50 over World Cup. So this is by no means an easy series for the team, and it's perhaps the reason that they selected um, uh, Kaya Zondo and Wayne Parnell, and of course their performances in the domestic setup justify that selection. So I suppose that's fair, and I hope that they make the most of these opportunities. But in saying that, I think what you said about Vian Mulder was quite interesting. Vian Mulder has been in and around the team, but he hasn't really had a lot of game time in white ball cricket.
Yes, true.
So very interesting point you made there. And I think uh, this would have been the perfect opportunity to groom another all rounder in that position, because you have both Dwayne Pretorius and Vian Mulder. I think it would have been the ideal opportunity for Vian. But yeah, I don't know what the thinking is. Uh, maybe with Vian also, he's technically, although he hasn't had a lot of game time, he's still been in biobubble environments since the West Indies tour, and perhaps they're looking out for Vian with respect to the India tour. So I
Yeah.
don't know what the thinking is, but I personally, if I were a selector, I would have picked Vian for this series. This would be the perfect opportunity for him to advance his case for that all rounder spot in white ball cricket.
You think you know what I think it is? I think it's also because of the test coming up. I think they want some of the guys to maybe get some 4-day cricket under their belt before the series starts, and this is slap bang in the middle of the 4-day series. So I think they kind of they try to fill up a squad that maybe of people that were available, that are maybe not in contention for the test arena. We don't know what the thinking is going to be behind the tests and who they're going to pick for the tests in against India. It's must win games now. South Africa need to really build their test squad for the next test championship. It's something that they really need to build towards. So it was a bit weird because he didn't really get an opportunity in the World Cup. So I think the guys that didn't play should have gotten a chance. And luckily, Lizard is in the squad and Lungingiri, etc. So we can see more of them. I don't know, man. Every time, I mean, I've been an advocate for wanting to see younger guys get promoted into the side as soon as possible. At least guys that have been performing, that are young, but have been performing consistently over some time now in domestic cricket. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see that when there's a youngster that has been, like Grant Rulofson, for example, is another guy I would have liked to see. But then you have three wicketkeeper batters in the team. That's also maybe a thought process. But if they've been continuously performing even through their 20s, so the early 20s, give them an opportunity. I mean, why not? Even Bjorn Fortuin, I think Bjorn Fortuin should have been given an opportunity maybe over the experienced guys. I mean, why not give Bjorn? Bjorn never saw a game in the World Cup. He could be a prospect to be in the side. But maybe the thinking is behind, we need more seaming all rounders. We need more attacking batters. We need more thinking of the next World Cup, etc. But I don't know. I don't understand the thought processes behind some of the selections. We maybe need to get some more insights from them. But overall, let's see what they can do. Let's see what this particular squad can do. South Africa will be playing 3 ODIs, of course, and we'll see what happens from there. But I would like to hear what you guys say in the comment section. Go to this video after it's been published. Go and comment in the comment section below and let us know what your squad would have been for the games against the Netherlands. And we'll be back again with another daily show tomorrow. Of course, we'll be myself and a teacher will be chatting about some things. We're trying to get more guests on the show, but it's difficult because players travel. They're moving from one place to the next to go ahead of the next game in the 4-day series. A lot of them are playing 4-day series cricket. We are busy prepared in the next magazine as well at the moment. So we're going to try to get as many guests as possible on. And let's see. Also, remember that there's an SAA tour. So maybe some of the guys that are missing out on this particular tour, they would have been selected maybe for the SAA tour. But for me, if they are, I would have liked to see some momentum, going into that SAA tour. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we can discuss this more when we get the selection of the SAA tour to see who's selected in that. Then we can maybe continue there. But guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment in the comment section, and click that notification bell for all future videos. Download the latest issue of Cricket Fanatics Magazine monthly and get your free issues, every single back issue, including the current issue, 100% free. Link is in the description and in the eye. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily show. Take care, everybody.